TikTok handle Prince Sheriff after he dropped his video looking dapper, and dapper he looked indeed. Now, dressed in his military attire and holding his weapon, he kept giving sultry looks, leaving his female followers weak and amused. Like, for real. I look at the pictures of this guy, and like, this guy was just looking for the camera, okay? He looked for the camera and struck a pose. He was all on his Tyra vibes, and just, every time just smizing for the camera, okay? Now, Sherry's post comes a day after Kenyans to to the streets in various parts of the country in solidarity with Azimio la Umoja One Coalition's call to protest. These protests, according to the opposition leader, are meant to have the needs of Kenyans met, which include reducing the high cost of living and a demand to have the IEBC servers opened. Now, Sharia's eye-catching video left women in the comment section wondering where he was in the demonstrations, with some jokingly saying he will be the reason they join the next protests. So he shared the video on TikTok, and here are some of the comments that were put out there. Now, one commenter by the name of Stacy said, "Kama ni wewe utanikimbiza maandamano na kuja." Another one said, "Uko wapi nitakuletea tear gas. I want to cry for you. I die." Florencia said, "Soldier, protect my heart to protect my heart." Well, another said, "Uko wapi nakaa maandamano." Another one said, "For this, Raila should declare maandamano every day." Lastly, another one said, "If cuteness was a person, please be my soldier." So he was over there, the strapping for the cameras and the strapping for the women of Nairobi. Now, another Kenyan police officer identified as Albert Kipchumba marveled netizens after showing off the exterior of his palatial residence. A police officer posed with a guitar at the front of his mansion, and many could not help but confess what a beautiful house he has. In the Facebook post, Kipchumba showed off his two-story home, which featured beautiful massive windows of the rooms. The front porch was also breathtaking, especially the design of the doors. And just earlier this week, there was also another police officer who won 11 million shillings jackpot. And they're just out here, just, again, just making it big outside. So the police have been literally just trending. Police and military have been trending all through this week. If it's not one who saved a child from the Mandamano madness, to another, or to others who were consoling a man with his sufuria and his mwiko. Like, the police have, kind of like been in the forefront of everything this week. And it's not always just been bad. It's just been, also these stories that are made to make your heart a little bit lighter. So it's really crazy to see. It's also great to see at the same time. So Polly Bay, I'm sure you've gotten like hundreds of thousands of follows. Listen, there is gonna be somebody's gonna be reaching out to him very soon for that modeling contract. So out for him on Calvin Klein underwear ads or whatever else. But I'll be definitely keeping an eye on this one just to see his career. That's it. I promise. All right. Just get back into the music and into your requests. Let me know what you'd like to get played. We also have another request over here saying, "Kindly play for me Hingoma Nikki featuring Kolo." She ends with "big tune." It is a big tune indeed, and we'll definitely play for you right here on the Breakfast Jam. Guy, my fault. I'm sorry. Are you awake yet? Ah, listen, it's just one of those mornings. I'm absolutely enjoying myself. Hope you guys are too. And of course, just keeping it here on the Breakfast Jam. Still waiting for your requests. So send them in and let me know what you'd like to get played because you know that's what I like to do. I like to see you guys happy. Of course, embracing your playlist. So I got you covered. All you have to do is just, just send it in. We only have a few minutes to go before the close of the show. Now, we have a lot of people weighing in on what happened on Monday. And of course, just changing into the conversation in regards to Mandamano and the effect it's having. And we have Miss Socialite herself, Huda Monroe, who's been living in freaking UAE for God knows how long, weighing in. Now, Huda Monroe condemns Azimio demos over high cost of living. Says whole world is in crisis, therefore they shouldn't say anything anyway. Now, socialite Huda Monroe has baffled social media users after questioning why people are taking their time to go to the streets to picket. The socialite argued that everywhere in the world, people are feeling the high cost of living, which beats the purpose of demonstrations. She wrote, "Why are people protesting over high cost of living? Don't you know this is a new world order? The whole world is in a crisis." Her Insta story post was reshared on Instagram by Nairobi Gossip Club, attracting comments from social media users who condemned the socialite. And of course, they saw the post and they were not feeling her vibe. So, of course, I have to dig into the comments and find out what exactly you guys were saying. So, one said, I share the same view. Imagine right now, these protests are useless. Another one says, I'll never trust what she says. That's just personal, okay? Now, another one said, she's trying so hard to stay relevant. I think the same as well. Listen, okay, you have been socialite obscurity like for the very longest of times. You've not been trending, you've not been doing anything any newsworthy, so of course you need to get into conversations and drop your views. It's all right. My producers are just here getting excited with the requests. But yes, so unsolicited advice is what she's dropping. But again, where is she dropping it from? Is she dropping it from the yachts of whoever in Dubai? Or is she dropping it from being really here in this situation and understanding what's going on? It's really something that I don't even think should have been shared, to be very honest, Nairobi Gossip Club. Because again, this is somebody, one, who's trying to come back into the scene. She shared a poster of her rates, of her taking in bookings. So, of course, for sure, 100% that she's trying to, get back into the scene of club hosting and blah, blah, blah. So she's going to thrive off of what's it called? She's gonna thrive off of controversy to try to get herself back into the limelight. And it's just a yawn fest for me. Like, listen, I don't hate Huda Monroe whatsoever. Like, I mean, she made it on to the pages of Hapa Bazaar. Like, she at one time was living it up in the States, doing her thing, and of course, putting us on the map in the most stylish of ways. But now, again, she's gone into the shadows of socialitism and she's trying to come back in one way or another, and politics is just not her strong suit, my dear. It's not your strong suit. You don't really need to be out here giving your unsolicited advice. Now, somebody says not everyone has a full plate as you do. One as a person said, sometimes shutting up is the most sensible thing to do. In this case, I agree. Now, Huda recently narrated how she once dated a tout and revealed he would spoil her even though he wasn't rich. The socialite wondered why Kenyan men would want to go out with a woman and get to know them, but won't bother sending them fuel money. Questions. Now, the majority of men shared that they only spoil their mothers and that women should also make their own money. I agree. Women should make their own money. That's not a bad thing. But at the same time, getting spoiled is not a bad thing either. Anyway, that's a digressive story. A story that was, about politics. In other words, just no end to weigh in. Okay, the whole world was protesting. France were out on the streets, protesting against their president. Um, Nigeria out on the streets. South Africa out on the streets. Guys are exercising their right to be able to be heard. Okay, I'm not saying what happened on Monday was right and it was good. It led to people losing a lot of property, like Windy Mosi in Tasia got seriously vandalized. They said they lost valuable items worth 15 million shillings, although some of it came back. Witchcraft, I say, witchcraft. But yes, as in guys lost property. A lot of guys in Kisumu as well lost valuables. The property was damaged. It was absolutely horrible. But guys just want to be heard. Again, it wasn't right what guys did. It was not right whatsoever. But also saying like, the whole world is going through it. We should just shut up. There are solutions to everything. Solutions should be sought to the global crisis. We are an agricultural society. There could be solutions to our current problems, and that's what Kenyans are seeking for: solutions to their problems. So, Uda, don't just go just talking out of your behind. Just give your opinion, but give it with a little bit of substance. Okay. All right, let's get back into the music. And of course, we are going to be taking in more of your requests. We have a few minutes to go. But before we go into the break, I got to tell you, listen, we're all about the Benjamin Ayimba Rugby Legacy Tournament. Only 2 weeks to go. 2 weeks, my people. And activations are going on. Last week, we did it at the Kenyatta Stadium. This week is just seriously as action-packed as what you're going to see at the stadium on the 7th to the 9th of April. So today, the hookup is going to be live, activating the tournament at the Technical University of Kenya. And if you've never known where TUK is, it's on Haile Selassie, right? Right? Haile Selassie. Next to Poster, I should know, as I'm an alumni. So yes, so we're going back to the battlegrounds. We're going back to our home grounds, and we're going to be live from that area. We're going to be having, of course, Saisa and Nafsi. I'm telling you, it's going to be amazing. They have a lot lined up. They have amazing music. They have amazing conversations with their special guest, Virusimbaya. I'm telling you, ciphers are also going to be going down. Oh my God. TUK, you do not know what's coming your way. So be sure to be there. It's absolutely free to check in, and make sure when you're there, you come with your monies and cop your tickets. Student tickets are 600 bob for the entire weekend only. Season tickets for 600 bob only. So that is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You get to check in for 600 bob, but only if you get your tickets within these activations. So today we're at TUK, going live on location with Saisa and Nafsi, and we're going to be, of course, be with Mad Fun. We're going to be selling the tickets today. We also have this Friday, 1824. We're going to be hitting up that place. We're going to be telling guys about the tournament, partying it up. We're going to be having MC Stano on the mic. We're going to be having their DJs on the decks, and of course, tickets to sell as well. So come party it up with the Icon Radio crew, as well as 1824 people who are going to be on ground as well from the 7th to the 9th, and a whole host of entertainment. Then on Saturday, we're going back to Macha at Moments. We're going to be at Moments Club in Machakos, where we're also going to be activating their new homegrown DJs, massive entertainment, amazing offers, like literally Masaku. I've never seen prices like those, and for Moments, they top the list. So keep that in your calendar today. TUK, TUK, yes, TUK. Today, TUK. Tomorrow, 1824. And on Saturday, we hit up Masako. It's going to be just amazing, amazing events as we take the journey to the Benjamin Aimba Rugby Legacy Tournament. All right, let's get back into the music. And when we come back, we'll be finishing off with the last bit of the news and, of course, your requests. Rima with Calm Down playing right here on the Breakfast Jam. I'm your girl, Myra Maloba, the Afropunk queen of calm to the end of the show. Thank you so much for being here with us and tuning in. I hope Uku KPLC behaves on your end. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. But yes, we celebrate, and we try to dance in the rain, right? Pneumonia aside. All right, speaking of dancing, today we are at TUK. That is Technical University of Kenya. And it's right there on Haile Selassie Avenue, right next to Posta. So, of course, you guys get to check out the hookup live, absolutely live with Saisa Nafsi and their guest Viru Simbaya. Plus, if you've always been looking for to be doing that cipher or dropping that freestyle, you better come through because your opportunity will be today. So, if you've been hitting up our WhatsApp, you've been hitting up our emails, you've been hitting up our social platforms and like, manze nataka tu nadai freestyle. This is your day to do exactly that. So make sure you plant your feet at TUK. It all begins at 3 p.m. We don't know when we'll finish, but let's see how the day goes. So you get to interact with, of course, the presenters, get to interact with the crew, and just get to get a feel of radio live on ground at the Technical University. Tomorrow, 1824, we hit it up loud and hard. So be sure to check in. Of course, entrance is free and you get to cop your tickets. Saturday, Moments, we're there all day. Okay, not all day. Rather from, say, around like 4. We do a kanyama, nice nyama. Do a few drinks and then get into complete sherehes for the night. As again, you get to cop your tickets, great offers, and you never know, you could walk away with a little bit of merchandise from the Benjamin Ayimba Rugby Legacy Tournament crew. All right, that's how it's looking for this week. Of course, we hope to see you at any of those spots and just chill out with you. But for me, Myra Maloba, it's goodbye. See you tomorrow.